The sun is starting to set. We're just looking at it from our room. We're trying to figure out what to do for dinner. It's cold outside and the town is super busy, so we don't want to go back out there. Oh, goodness. All right, we called and ordered in for tonight. We didn't want to deal with all the people and being super crowded. So, let's see. It smells really, really delicious. This is the pulled pork sandwich. So that means these must be the wings. These look like the ones in Dunedin.
Yeah,
oh, I should have asked for all flappers. Fuck. I didn't think about it. Looks good.
Yeah, it does look like good.
Thank you, love.
You're welcome.
It was busy.
Yeah.
No gone a long time.
I know. I got slammed. They must have like. When I pulled up, there's 0 parking spots.
This is like such good barbecue. It's like real smoky. Like they only have one flavor of wings, which is like the smoked. What was the name of the place? Do you know?
Maine-ly meats.
Maine-ly meats. So, if you're in Bar Harbor and you want barbecue, this place is fucking delicious.
A little bit outside of town.
Yeah, it's not like right in like the middle of all the clusterfuck of stuff. So that's nice.
It's so ridiculous. Too many people down there today. Even in the park, there was just too much.
Yeah, it was so overcrowded. Like, I like vacation as much as anybody else, but I just don't want to be around all those people while I'm on vacation.
Yeah, I was worried it was going to be
Excuse me.
too crowded with being the holiday weekend, but I figured we were so close, we had to come see this place.
Right.
It's a pretty amazing place, though.
Yeah.
That mountain was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
So, what's the game plan for tomorrow? What time do we have to be out of here? And then are we gonna explore this area more before we head to New Hampshire? Is that where you said we're going? New Hampshire?
New Hampshire, yeah. That's what I was kind of considering. I don't know if you want to try to do a hike in the morning before our car ride.
Yeah, we could do that.
Or if we just want to get in the car.
What time does the park thing close?
I don't think it technically closes.
So we could do our hike tonight if it wasn't freezing cold. Because there's probably nobody hiking at night, right? And we'll be able to find somewhere to park to hike, unlike earlier today.
Yeah, it's not very safe.
You think the bears might eat us? Do they have bears here?
No, but there's like cliffs that you can just like walk off.
It's probably not safe.
We'll play it by ear. We'll see how we feel in the morning. I feel like we saw pretty much the park. We drove around the loop a couple times. Like we know what's there.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of different trails, but it's like they pretty much have the same view. You're just looking at it from a different angle each time. Like we've seen the amazing view. Like how many times can we see the same exact view? Just this one's 10 feet above where we saw it the last time, or this one's 30 feet below where we saw it the last time, but it's the same view, you know?
I'm game just to drive to the next spot, really.
I'm down for whatever.
Because I feel like we've seen it in the next spot. There's like a lot of spots. If we can get there early enough, we can maybe do a little hike like we did our first night at the other place.
Get where early enough? New Hampshire?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like before dark, like, you know.
Okay. As long as we have a game plan. It
So
was
yeah,
so
I'm down to
good.
go to New Hampshire and get into our place. We might be able to do the waterfall hike tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Before it, like in the evening maybe.
Okay. Is it going to be even colder tomorrow?
I have no idea.
It's getting like real cold. Like I couldn't go outside tonight. I don't think. Like it's real fucking cold. I'm glad you went to pick up the food because I would have been a frozen popsicle.
I think I'm fucking great.
That's true. That's another dumb thing. Okay, listen. So we had a safety meeting and then we walked outside to go get a bottle of water that was in the car. And I have on this like onesie thing, okay? Like obviously it's bare feet. And we live in Florida where there's like docks, like to get to the boat, there's a dock. People have patios. Like, I like never wear shoes. The only time I wear shoes is if I have to go to like the store or something. Other than that, I'm always barefoot. So to me, I was like, what the fuck does the sign even mean? Let me show you the sign. And I was telling Chris, like, why would you have to make a sign, no bare feet? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, let me show you. Okay, so here's the deck. I was walking on the deck like this. Look at this. So I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, I was so confused. And then I was like, well, I'm kind of barefoot. Like, yeah, my feet are technically covered, but like I'm not wearing shoes or something. So Chris was saying that you have to let people know that you can get a splinter, and I was like, just common fucking sense. Like, if you're walking on wood, of course you could get a splinter. Like, duh. I'm like, what? That doesn't make sense. Like, so he says that some people might be from like, where? Like Saudi Arabia or like Egypt or like,
I mean, just anywhere.
Places
Any kind
that,
of city,
like, oh, he said New York, like, they don't like maybe have like wood that you walk on because it's all like concrete stuff, right? Or like desert stuff or whatever. But I would think, like, wouldn't they still have like wooden porches or something?
You assume everybody has a wood deck?
Yeah, I assume everybody knows that if you walk on a wood deck that you could get splinters. And then, so then he says, it's kind of like when they have to put a sign that says like no diving in the shallow end of the pool, because not everybody has a pool. So people don't know that you could break your neck. Like, I feel like that's kind of common sense. Like, the water is only 5 foot. You're like more than 5 foot. You're diving downward toward concrete. Like, you might break your fucking neck. Like, I don't know. That's funny. I never thought about the fact that, like, I guess I just assume every place has a pool, like, that you could go to.
Everybody knows what you know?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I assume everybody knows what I know. But I don't know why.
I assume everybody's an idiot, especially if you run a business. If you run a business, you gotta assume everybody's an idiot.
So that you don't get sued.
Absolutely.
Right.
You didn't warn me. If I ran around on this deck, I got big ass splinters and couldn't walk for my whole vacation. You need to count me.
Right. Wow, it's crazy. I'm surprised more things don't have signs. Like, I'm surprised they don't have things labeled like, this socket can electrocute you or some shit. Like, don't put your fingers in the socket. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm just amused. Like, I'm so amused by it. That's all. So, okay. Well, now we know.
Now you know.
Not everybody has wooden decks. Not everybody's walked on wood. And maybe they don't know. So, got it. It's interesting. Like, it's just so interesting how different it is from place to place. Like, oh my god, my battery's about to die. We're just laying in bed watching some TV. What are we watching? I don't even know. Oh. How do we turn this light out? Thank you for sharing experiences with me.
You're welcome.